Okay, I think one's gonna like pop out behind us here. Yep, there.
That's it.
Okay, this is what I'm looking for.
Here we go.
Boom.
Of course.
Hopefully not a single person died. Hopefully. Oh, the bird's still alive. Yay!
Now you know how my scalp feels.
Great.
Let's get started.
Of course.
This one's for Keelan.
Boom. There we go.
Easily done.
Sweet. All right, and now everybody's leveled up, which is great. So we'll go ahead and quick save. Can we quick save? We can, so which means we can actually go ahead and level up, which would be what level? Level 7. Level 7. Distribution. Here we go. Boom. Yes, mechanics. Starting to run into a lot of mechanics. That's a little bit unfortunate. Let's go ahead and go another point of streetwise. Actually, no, let's go diplomacy. Actually, insight. Okay. What do we get out of here? What are you? Glorious Beacon. Foe AoE blinded for 8 seconds. Neat. Then we have Bull's Will, Fortitude, Reflex, Aegis Loyalty, attack targets when scoring a hit with an attack. Immunity to intellect affliction attacks. Now, the Paladin's melee attacks remove charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions from party members. Attack targets. When scoring a hit with an attack, immunity to intellect removes from party members. Oh. Huh? Combat focus, increase concentration. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Affects attackers. Allied target plus 20 health restored for 3 seconds. Per 3 seconds for 5 seconds. Like one hit. What? Okay. Plus 4 freeze armor rating for 45 seconds. Courageous for 8 seconds. Oh. That's neat. What about you? Robust. instead. +5 con. Interesting. There we go. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so your glorious beacon. What are these? Enduring beacon. Allied. Oh, +15 deflection for 8 seconds. That seems pretty good. And what about you? You are foe blinded. Bathe yourself in holy light, blinding enemies and inspired beacon. Damage taken by affected enemies is greatly increased. Damage taken by affected enemies is greatly increased? I don't quite understand that. Okay, so what we can do? +1 of each paladin resource. Marks an enemy as the focus of the paladin's righteous fury, granting a damage bonus. Sworn's revival. If the revival is defeated, the zeal cost is refunded. Oh. And what are you? Brand enemy. While the brand lasts, the enemy will take burn damage over time. Ooh. Okay, so what do we got here? Shared flames. Nearby allies receive a smaller version of the flame's effect. Oh. Okay, and what do we have for... Oh! We get... Oh, it looks like we're getting 1 point for... 1 new ability point for Paladin and Rogue. Okay. Which means we get 1 for each of them. This is robust, which is +5 constitution, +2 armor rating for 8 seconds. And then over here is courageous, which is +5 resolve concentration per 6 seconds. Per 6 second cannot be interrupted. Interesting. With +5 resolve for 8 seconds. Seems pretty good. What do you do again? Granting a damage bonus against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. Interesting. Oh, what do we have here? Abjuration. Liberating extortion. Ah, spell effects. I'm gonna be interested in. I'm gonna be interested for next level. That's pretty good. So I think the exalted endurance is probably going to be something we get next for next power level. Inspired path +1 max zeal. Paladin ability is required and consume zeal on use. Outside of combat, a paladin's zeal is restored, ready to be used in the next encounter. Oh, okay. Mental Fortress. Interesting. Hmm. I could go for Glorious Beacon. You know what? I think I will go for Glorious Beacon to blind enemies, which means they would become afflicted, giving us better sneak attack, I would assume. Now over here for Rogue. Okay, successful hits now also distract the target. -5 perception and flanked. Nice. Affected enemies will now also bleed when moving, taking raw damage with each step. Okay, so what do you do? Oh, cost 2 guile. A dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, blinding the target for seconds. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Gouge enemies cause raw damage over time until combat ends. Oh, seems pretty good. While blinded, all attacks on the target add stacking penalty to deflection. Damn. What are you? Finishing blow. The rogue looks to finish off an injured opponent with a precise deadly strike that increases in damage the more health the target is missing. Plus 50 damage and plus 50% damage with plus 50% damage by percentage of target's health loss. Interesting. And what we got here? Right the bell. The rogue strikes the target violently in the head, interrupting them. The bonus effects of this attack vary based on the type of weapon used. One-handed gains 9 raw damage for 3 seconds. For 9 seconds. So that's 3 hits of 9. So that's 27 damage with the next 9 seconds. And then that leads into each of these effects. Break the bell. Two-handed staggered effect. Okay, so that one's for ranged. One-handed ranged damage over time effect now lasts longer. Oh, damn. That would turn it into a total of 27 plus 27, that'll be 54 damage in 18 seconds. Ooh. That's pretty good. Some of these, okay. The rogue looks for openings to counterattack in combat. Incoming melee attacks that target deflection and miss have a chance of allowing an instant full attack riposte. Requires a melee weapon. That seems pretty good. There's also the debilitating strike, which seems really good. It distracts them and causes them to be flanked for 15 seconds. Ooh. That's pretty good. What else do we have here? We have Bull's Will, Deep Pocket. Oh, quick slot. I don't care. Combat focus. Oh. Hold on. My foot. It's itching. Like crazy. As usual. Bleh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So. God, I love leveling. I love leveling up. There's just so much we can do, so much we can choose from. I love it. Okay, so you are escaped. to Shadow Step. Immune to engage. Okay, so immune to attack targets paralyzed for 6 seconds. The rogue breaks engagement and expertly avoids the next attack, diving out of range to a specific location. Afterwards, the rogue's next primary attack will paralyze their target. Nice. Untargetable, invisible. Plus 50 deflection for 10 seconds. I think I'm gonna take this. Actually, no. I want the riposte. More attacks. Boo. All right, Eder, you're up. Eder. I think I'll go ahead and give you more athletics, obviously. Some intimidate. All right, you get 2 points in your fighting stance. Sweet. Okay, this full attack. The fighter strikes their target with devastating force, gaining significant additional penetration during the attack. Giggity. Okay, no, we're on this one. What do we have for you? Plus 20 to all defenses, concentration for 15 seconds. The fighter becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows, dramatically increasing all defenses for a short time. You are charged. The fighter dashes across the battlefield in a flash, stunning anyone caught in their path. That seemed pretty good. Okay, quick switch, don't care. Unstoppable. The fighter becomes resistant to dexterity afflictions, hobbled, immobilized, and paralyzed. Resist the type of affliction will downgrade any affliction of that type by 1 here. Okay, so then there's the that's unstoppable body control. Oh, okay. Then tumbling. Okay, what do you? Oh, right. Okay, so then we're here. Lower their guards. The enemy's armor rating significantly reduced for the next attack. Allows the fighter to pull allies to safety if they choose. Doing so will not harm the ally. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna do charge. That way he can. Yeah, I'm gonna do charge. And maybe the skill. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sweet. Now, Pelagina. Pelagina. Okay. We probably want more athletics. And then we probably want more intimidate? Yeah, sure. We'll go more intimidate. All right. What is this? Conjures 3 worms in existence to fight for the party. Interesting. What are you? White worms causes a nearby downed enemy to explode, expelling tiny white grubs and crushing nearby enemies. Ooh. Ah, no. Wow. Okay, at the sound of his voice, Okay. Oh dear God. Oh, we only get 1 point per skill. Anyways, let's actually do this. So we have foe AoE frightened for 15 seconds. Then we have summon 2 will-o-wisps. And then there's rejoice my comrades. Plus 30 health restored, immune to resolve afflictions for 20 seconds. Damn. Okay, then we got ancient memory. Plus 1 health restored for 1 second for 10 seconds. What? So every second they're gaining a health. Pretty good to me. Foe target. Oh, just a target. Minus 20. Okay. Friendly aura. Minus 20% reload time. Minus 1 recovery time with ranged weapons. And there's snake reflexes. Combat focus. Bull's will. Bear's fortitude. If a skeleton falls in battle, it splits into 2 lesser skeletons. Worms are more powerful and have unique attacks. I'm sorry? Okay, how's long duration? 25 seconds. I will take that. Over all 3 of these skills? Yeah, probably. Yeah, all these. I do eventually probably want to get... Like, she's going to be our main attacker, but she's also going to have the capability of just doing a lot of damage. Anyways, let's see what... Okay, so plus 7 fortitude. What are you? Plus 2 health restored per 3 seconds. Foe target. Tears the life force of tears the life force of all enemies in the area of effect, dealing raw damage. If at least 1 enemy is affected, the chanter will restore some health as well. Oh, interesting. Okay. Next. Yeah, we're just gonna get some worms. All right, we are on to the paladin. After you use the paladin's attacks temporarily receive bonus burn damage. We might just do that. Okay, then there's allied, restored for 3 seconds for 5 seconds, robust for 8 seconds. And then there's you, Glorious Beacon. Interesting. Anything I want out of here? Bull's will, Bear's will. No. Nearby allies receive a smaller version of the flame's effect. You know what? Boom, we'll do that one. Boom. And we got Aloth. Aloth I think our history is fine. I think we'll probably go a little bit more insight. Okay. 2 points in skills. So two new spells. That one. Oh, God, the tentacles. Oh, God, the tentacles. Dimensional shift. Foe being stunned for 5 seconds. Okay, then we got 100% chance to reflect spells against reflect against spells for 60 seconds. Duplicate, really never used. Wall of Flame, I used a lot in the last game. Iron Skin. Okay, what do we got here? Spell Shaping. Allows. Heart of the Storm. Penetration. Scion of Flame. Secrets. I mean, Road. Do Road. Click. That's Mork Road. There's a fire right here. I'm gonna do a fire. Screw it. Boom. All right, you. All right, boom. Let's see what we can do. Let's see, what's this? Revive with 50 health, and this is... deals 20% weapon damage for 3 seconds. Okay, the ranger's aim becomes far more accurate. The range... Oh. The ranger's shot now hobbles the target. Marked prey, and then marked for the hunt. Okay, if the prey is killed, marked will jump to a nearby enemy. Oh. Seems pretty good. What are you? So... heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creatures suffering a damage over time effect. Oh. That seems pretty good. Oh. What are you? Protective animal, plus 1 enemies engaged. Oh. Okay. Increase the character's accuracy with ranged weapons used on distant targets. And it's greater than 4-meter distance target. Okay. If anything, there might be a chance I might just reset some of her skill sets, I guess. But comes up at 10, which means 8, 9, 10, yeah, 3 levels. Means we should be able to go marked prey into marked for the hunt. And then we can get level 4 power level 4 skills. concussive shot. The ranger targets the enemy's head, interrupting them. You are Hunter's Claws. Cost 2 bond. The ranger strikes in melee like an apex predator. Plus 1 accuracy against target race. Oh. When first used, the ranger will gain additional accuracy against the race of their target. Ah. We may not use that. Yeah, looks like power level 4 isn't something we might be interested in. It doesn't look like we'll be interested in it at all. So for that, there's a good chance we might just do strength and bond. Yeah, no, we'll probably just do something along the lines of takedown. Yes, takedown. Sounds great. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, power level 4 might be just be one of those that we just entirely skip. Oh, still need to choose something. So yeah, we'll just do marked. Marked. Then rogue. Yeah, we'll go with you. Oh, done. Okay. Ah, we're set. Good God. Do 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 do. We were heading to the sacred stair. Yes, yes. A voice calls out to you from an alleyway. Oh, come on. Nekataka's poor district host more dark than light. The streets and alleys, the only housing many Juana know. As you pass by one of these alleys, a voice calls out. You turn to see a hand fold out from the darkness. The pale palm balances a figurine, more silhouette than statue in the dim light. And when you try to get a clear look, the fingers fold back up. Magic, the voice says. It summons beasts to harry your enemies. Will save you in a pinch. In a city as dangerous as this, surely your life's worth a few silver. You want, you follow. The figure withdraws into the darkness. Though you only caught a glimpse of it, you know that the figurine is no mere trinket. There is untapped power within its form. What is this? Arcana. Nice. Enter the tunnel. Within the alley, a torch ignites, revealing a tunnel entrance. You pass through the archway. On the other side, a group of Principi hold torches and blades. Bodies stuff the corners, eyes dry in the flickering flames. Some with their hands bound, others face down in the grime. Strangely Vasil, isn't it? The pirate draws his weapon and set out a little cheese, then these foreign rats come tick, 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 chittering in. Let's talk about this. We don't need this to come to blows. The pirate chuckles. Such pretty words from such an uninspired face. How much is a life worth, and do you think? Consider that before I name my price. He taps on his chin, making a show of his consideration before he speaks. 2,000 pyres sounds about right. You know what? Hand over the figurine now. Oh god. Failure. Well, it looks like we're doing this.
Another for the queen.
La fiela.
Now you know how my scabbard feels.
You were saying not happening. Anyhow, you only miss
Missed.
blood when it's gone.
Never miss.
Creda.
Okay. Whew. Oh, you had escape. I could have just done this. Whoops. Oh well.
Here we go. Let's get
Oh, come on now.
definitely not good.
Apparently I didn't read that skill correctly. Apparently I didn't read that skill correctly. Whoops. All right, well, let's try this again.
Another for the queen.
La fiela.
Can do.
Okay, there we go. Okay, how many are you at? You're currently at 3. What the blazes is... Oh god, really? I mean, sure, why not?
Here we go. Compliments of the queen.
Fiela.
Boo.
This one's for Keyleth. Now you know how my scabbard feels.
Aye.
And your abilities. Oh, you have nothing. Okay, well, that's fine.
Creda fiela.
Here we go. Another for the queen. Now you know how my feels.
Boom. Sweet. Ah, it is a summon. Sweet.